Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode of Go Before You Don't, and welcome to the beautiful New Zealand. Yesterday we left Fox Glacier for the last time, and we've made our way south here to a place called Albertown, which is just outside Wanaka. Kalisi's still lying in bed. I'm one of these people that when I wake up, once I'm awake I have to actually get up and be awake, whereas Kalisi's the opposite. She actually has to take about an hour on Facebook or Instagram or something just to adjust to the reality of being conscious before she actually gets out of her bed.
What? Get away, it's freezing.
The campsite is actually a Department of Conservation campsite. It's a really nice, cheap alternative for a place to spend the night. It costs $7 each to spend the night here, and the process is very, very simple. Once you arrive, they provide you with a little sheet of paper and you just fill out your details like the car registration, how many nights you're staying, the date you've arrived, how much money you've put into the little envelope. It's a bit strange that it is $7 each, because then it's two of you, then you have to put in 14, which is a bit awkward because then you have to at least have some coins in there. I don't know why they didn't make it $7.50 each, and then two people could just put a $10 note and a $5 note in there, and then it would just be paper. But this way every couple has to put in at least two $2 coins, which I don't know. Hey, it's their prices. Plenty of room in there, eh?
Why did they make the bed so high?
I know. So our car is a Honda Odyssey, and it's only got two front seats. It's got a bed in the back where the back seats should be, and we actually had one like this last time we were in New Zealand. It was an older model, but the bed was way lower down. This one is really high up, so when you're sleeping it's kind of like...
Could you ask for my shoes, please?
Sorry. When you're sleeping, it's kind of like your nose is almost touching the roof of the cars. Kind of like sleeping in a coffin a little bit. So Kalisi just had a look online for things happening in Wanaka, and what she found was a sort of a fun fair thing that's happening down by the water here. So we've just parked up, come and check it out, see what's happening. It looks like a fun time. So this fair that we're at is it's actually called the Extravaganza Fair, and I think they travel around New Zealand. And I'm only basing that on the fact that there's a sign over there that says next week Greymouth. So I suppose they're here for a few days and then they head on up. It's pretty cool. It's not really my scene, really. It's way more Kalisi's type of thing because it's kind of like a hippie sort of fair. You know, they've got perfumes and soaps, and it's cool. I mean, it's homemade stuff, and like people selling their own things, and incense and tarot readings and psychics and things like that. I can't really spend too much time around these places. Kalisi loves it. She could walk around here sniffing things for hours. She constantly saying, smell this, oh here, smell this, what flavour do you think this is? She loves this sort of stuff. However, there is a woman here doing haircuts, so I'm going to get my hair cut while I'm here because this is too much. I don't know what sign to believe because this one says $20, but this one says 25 cents. So that's a bit confusing. I'm gonna have to clear that up. So we've just come down to a little spot just down by the water, away from the main part of town. I got my hair cut at that fair, and I've got that horrible feeling that you get after a haircut where there's like hair around the top of my t-shirt and maybe behind my ears and stuff. I really need a shower, and I normally would shower after I get my hair cut, but I've just realised that because we're on the road for a few days, I'm not going to have the opportunity to shower for a while. So I think I'm gonna have to get a new t-shirt out from the car and head down to the lake here and just maybe dunk my head in the lake just to get rid of all the loose hair. Otherwise I'm just gonna be so uncomfortable for the next like 2 days. I'm just gonna go dunk my head in the lake, change my t-shirt, I'll be back. I need to, it's driving me crazy. Let's get this over with. I'm fairly certain this water's gonna be absolutely freezing cold, but I'm also fairly certain that I can't go on with this hairy t-shirt itching business, so let's just get it over with. Perfect. I've been to Wanaka, I want to say about 10 times in my life, and that's only in the last year that I've been in New Zealand, and I've never come to see the hashtag that Wanaka tree. If any of you are planning a trip to New Zealand, you might have heard about the Wanaka tree, especially if you've been looking at pictures of New Zealand on Instagram. A very famous tree that's not in the middle of the lake, but a good distance away from the shore. Just a wee daft tree. Just a wee daft tree, Kalisi said. So if any of you are in Wanaka and you're wondering where the tree is in the lake, it's actually not in front of the main area of town. It's a little bit further around the lake, a spot called the Glendew Track. It's not far at all, it's like a 2-minute drive away from the main area of town. So we found it. It's right in front of us. Feel a bit starstruck, don't you?
It's a wee daft tree.
There's loads of people on the banks of the lake over here taking pictures of it.
Dude, there's an altar over there. Let's get married.
Oh yeah, perfect. We've been looking for the most convenient way to get married on a whim.